Hello, beautiful being. I'm Trini. Welcome to In Her Dreams and welcome to your reading. I'm so grateful that you're taking time to tune in to see what messages are flowing in from Spirit for you. Thank you for being here. There's a test of your spiritual strength right now, okay? I was getting this deck out and right there at the bottom, spiritual strength. Ooh, that brings balance, okay? So it's about balance and spiritual strength. You're being tested because as you have spiritual strength at this time, you're going to have the balance that you want. But this is also the Hermit card, the 9 card. There's something for someone that has ended and you're being tested at this time to have the power to go within. It's not about going without, like around you. The answer isn't there. The answer is inside you. And I feel like some energy's returning to you. It feels like people that you haven't heard from in a long time popping up out the woodwork, and they want something from you. They want your energy. What was coming through was if you have reached out to someone, that's your business. You can reach out to whom you need to, whether it's like for business you have to take care of. What was coming through was like family property. Maybe you needed to reach out to somebody to get some papers signed or to get something finalized or something, you know, get their signature on something. I don't know, it just feels like business, right? But then there are people that are coming back where you had no expectation for them to talk to you, okay? These are people that you have been intentionally distancing yourself from. And if you're hearing from those people, because I feel like for at least some of y'all, this is going on. But if you're hearing from people out of the blue, seemingly out of the blue, right? It is because they want to distract you. I just saw family. I looked at a label that says family. So there could be someone from your family who's reaching out to you. Divine says that discernment is the most important thing, but I am going to look into the cards because I feel like this is really important for you to not only understand, but also to feel confident with your decision about who you give your energy to and who you don't give your energy to. Okay, so there's the balance card. Divine is saying that right now, like, I keep getting the image in my mind of the Fool card. This is your new beginning, and this is the 11 card here with balance. This is the Justice card, okay? Portals are open for you to receive every single blessing that you have manifested because you've manifested a lot. But somebody knows this. Somebody is aware of your transformation. Somebody is aware of the opportunities that lie ahead for you. This could even be a person that has some psychic vision, okay? And it could be someone who has gotten readings on you to confirm this, or to be nosy about it, or to figure it out because maybe they don't see anything in their mind's eye. I feel like whatever journey this person has been on, they're not seeing what they used to. They used to perhaps have access to some spiritual gifts that because of their treachery and their deceit, they don't have access to that anymore. But now they're afraid of what lies ahead for you through those portals, that portal of that 11. And they know that a lot of the goodness that's coming to you it's justice. It's because of your dharma. It's the energy that you have accumulated over time because of your series of good decisions. And if you made a decision that could have been better, you reflected on it and you learned from it. So you were constantly accruing and earning and building your good dharma, your dharma. And what this person is going through that's trying to reach back out to you is they're going through their karma. Okay, they're experiencing karma. So this is justice in all aspects, okay? You're getting justice because you are experiencing dharma and the blessings because of the wonderful work that you have been doing, the dedication, the hard work that you've been doing, okay? And they are experiencing a lot of negativity because of the poor choices that they have made and the obsessions that they have fed into. Also, this person is trying to upset your balance. They're trying to get you off balance. They see that you have everything before you that you need. You've got your earth, air, fire, energy right there. You have access to everything. You have access to passion. You have demonstrated a very strong will. You have discipline. You have access to love. They see the love in your life. They see the love within you. And they see the love that you attract, whether it's romantic or not. It doesn't matter. It's just love, period. It's divine. You have access to abundance with that pentacle there. And you have laser sharp focus. Okay? That's your air energy. They see how your thoughts lead to your success. They see how your thoughts lead to your peace, because you don't just allow anything to take over your mind. You live with intention. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, this is a 3 here for like collaboration. This is giving 3 of Pentacles vibes, partnerships and alliances. So somebody's trying to hold on to your energy for dear life because they feel like you're a lifeline. They know that you're a lifeline. They feel like you are their only hope. There could be a person with tattoos here. I'm seeing that. Right there. Okay. Doesn't have to be done. They're trying to hold on for dear life. They don't want to let you go because they're about to enter a whole other realm. It's a realm that they've been avoiding, but now Divine has said no more. Like, there's pretending that's been going on. This person has been telling lies, a lot of lies. And the stage where they are now in their life is not where they ever wanted to be. And they're not feeling like they want to feel. And so now they feel desperate. With that pink there, it's like they've tried to come to you or send some sort of message your way. It could even be through another person, but they've tried to send you messages that were like very friendly or flirty. It could be one or the other or both. Okay, they try to have, let me get my, it's getting away from me. They have been trying to flirt with you or send very like friendly vibes to you, because they feel like that's the only way that they can make it into your world, is if they're super nice. They might love bomb. They might overdo it. They might say things that are just a little too sweet, and you sense the fakeness. But it's because they're so desperate. Yeah, this person is experiencing an emotional loss. This is 5 of Cups. They're very disappointed with the way that their life has gone. And one reason why they're so disappointed is because they realize that their life is in the state that it's in because of the choices they have made. But they still don't want to take accountability, because accountability for this person at this point would require that they stand on their own 2 feet and do what they need to do to better their lives. But instead, they're still looking for a handout. They're still looking for you to save them. And I'm looking at this person's eyes, it's like, you would think that to be so sad, he might be crying or something, but what I'm getting is that this person is in a huge state of loss, but they're still not being honest about how they got there. 11:11 on the timer. Ashe. They are entering a realm that they do not want to be in, and it's like they're spiraling. Okay? They're spiraling out of control. This is a person who really loves to feel in control, and they don't feel that anymore. Their heart aches. The reason they're reaching out to you is because you have the answer, you have the key, and they know it. It's almost like this person sees you as their savior. This person sees you as Jesus. Like how people think of Jesus as, you know, the savior for religious folk, you know. But that's how they see you, as their savior. They want you to save them, but yet they also treated you like Jesus was treated in the Bible, where they spat on you, they punished you, they damn near crucified you. But the reason why they did that was because they wanted to extinguish your fire. That fire right there. That's what they see in you. That's what they know that you have. And that's what they hate that you have and they don't. At the end of the day, that's what it is. They know that you have what they don't have. You have a connection to the divine. This is something that they want, is your connection to the divine. They know that you are intuitive. They know that you know what you know, what you know, what you know, okay? And you know that you know, that you know, that you know, all right? And that's why they want to align themselves with you, is because they want what you have. They want you to help them out, to figure out how to put the pieces of the puzzle back together. But this is why Divine is giving you this message, is because they don't even have the pieces of the puzzle. They lost things. Like, it's one thing to have destruction happen and then you rebuild. They don't even have what's needed in order to rebuild, because they ruined it when they mistreated you. They put so much time, energy, and effort into trying to bring you down that while they were so focused on you, they ruined things in their life. For a lot of you, you might have already picked up on that someone's not working. They lost their career. They're in a state of poverty. And they're just searching for ways to try to put it back together, to try to rebuild the facade that they so easily kept for everybody to see before. But now it's too late. They went too far. They went too far. And as they start to realize this, they see you over here with your passion ignited, doing the things that are truly meant for you. Divine is saying to stand your ground. There are forces around you that do not want to see you succeed, and they know that you have worked to earn this new beginning that you have. That's also why you're presented here as the Ace of Wands, because this is about a new opportunity with your passion, with your creative energy. You have access to that. It's yours. They can't take it away, but they try. They try. Divine is saying to stand your ground. The people that are trying to come back into your world right now and take something from you, you've already been through cycles with them. So you already know who they are. Divine says, same shit, different day. Yes, Divine said same shit. Different day. It's the same. They haven't changed. They haven't evolved. They haven't broken out of some pattern. Okay? And Spirit is reiterating that this is someone who you distanced yourself from intentionally, and now they have come back into your world. Also, for some of you, they might be coming back into your world with a disguise on, which makes sense because this person has no true pride in themselves. They have no true self-love. They just have very ego-centered pride. Okay? So they don't want to hear you say no to them. They don't want to be denied. They don't want to be rejected by you. And so, for some of you, they're sending someone else. Okay? Like a proxy. A flying monkey. But more than likely, this flying monkey is also someone that you didn't want to have anything to do with. So, continue to stand your ground. Your crown chakra is so, like, this goes right along with your passion ignited. And Divine was bringing through when I put this tiger's eye on. And also citrine is coming through. Okay, the name of my lip gloss is citrine something. Citrine is the important part. Citrine gleam. Yeah, you gleam, you glow. You glow, okay? And citrine, that's your solar plexus. Tiger's eye, that's your solar plexus. Divine is saying to reconnect with your courage, your will to keep going, your will to stand your ground, and your will to keep creating. And what you are creating is so magnificent because your crown chakra is activated. Okay, so you've got these two chakras. You got your, well, this shows the heart chakra, but there's fire as well, which goes right along with your solar plexus. Okay, your willpower, your confidence, your motivation, that is connected to your crown chakra. And your heart chakra is, it's so beautifully connected to the collective. So everything that you create is inspiring. And with that citrine coming through, citrine gleam, like, look at this. Look at how it, like, I don't know if it's catching on camera, but it does. It has a lot of sparkle to it. Now y'all see what I'm putting on my lips, but but it's really pretty. But Divine is saying that you glow. You glow because your chakras are aligned. And that's what someone wants access to. Okay, and another thing is that they're trying to figure you out. So they see the beauty of who you are. They see you out here shining, okay? And sun energy was coming through anyway, because I usually have it pitch dark in here. I just like it dark. But I had to get a little light in here today. And sun was coming through saying, let the light in. Okay, so go outside, open your windows, get some more light through your windows, but also go outside and connect with the sun. It could be because of all this full moon and Scorpio energy we've had, like heavy water and darkness. And so Divine is saying to let the light in. That's going to nurture your chakra alignment and help you to just feel more inspired. Because that's what they want to ruin. Whoever is working together. Divine, please tell me more about what this beautiful being needs to know. Yeah, this person is going through a total 5 of Pentacles. They have lost something with their home and family. They have lost something with their finances. And they're on a whole different level now from where they used to be. Okay, so this is like a huge shift that this person has experienced, and they're grabbing, trying to hold on, literally, okay, with that 3 card. They're using people around them to try to get back to you so that you can save them from the mess they made for themselves with this 5 of Pentacles. This is their doing. You still out here shining. And that's what they don't like. Tell me more, Divine. Yeah, this person is trying to back themselves out of a burden that they feel. They're totally in 10 of Wands, okay? But it was in the reverse. They feel like you are able to relieve their pain somehow. What is it that they want from this beautiful being, Divine? They want your intuition, and they want to be able to unlock hidden things like secrets. They want to use you for information, for guidance. because they know that you have the key. Ankh has been coming to me, the key of life, the flower of life. It's that they see you as their be-all, end-all, but yet they hate that you have the answer. And so they want to use you, but then also destroy you. So for a lot of you, this is the same person that's been coming through in some previous readings. And the reason why this person is revving up is because they have received their justice. Justice has come through. They're already in 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. They're feeling like completely upside down in every area of their life. Love isn't going the way that they wanted it to. Their career is not going the way that they wanted it to. Their home and family is not going the way that they wanted it to. Nothing is going right for them. But that is because they got themselves into that situation wishing so much ill will towards you. And now it's returned to them. So that's why you're seeing that some things are resurfacing. It's because they're trying so hard not to let go. But it's over. It's over for them. And with you standing your ground, Divine says that there is no room for this person. Okay? Because continuing with them would be like hopping up on the wheel. And I don't feel like there's anything that you want from this person. For some of you, you can't wait until this person is completely out of the picture. But Divine says that there's something to be learned at every stage. Okay? At every stage, there's something to learn. So there's still something to learn here. And that's that justice has been served. A door just slammed out there. Somebody is left out in the cold. That's really what this 5 of Pentacles feels like, you know? They're outside the church. They can't get in. It's cold. They're hungry. They probably need health care. Look, this person could be having issues with their health. And they want a lifeline. They want a lifeline. Divine is reiterating, it's over. The World card, it's over, it's done. They don't want it to be over, but they really don't have a say in that. They don't have any influence over your destiny at this point. At one time, they wanted to swap with you. They wanted your destiny to be theirs and vice versa. But now that they have locked in on the fact that, oh my gosh, they realize that they manifested exactly what they didn't want. And now they're stuck. And now it's over. And they can't get through to you. But they want to. You know? They want to. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. It's just like, you know that feeling like if you've gone through something very difficult, where you could say it's, you know, depression, but where like normally you would wake up in the morning and feel like, okay, it's a new day. But you know when you wake up and you feel heavy and burdened, that's what this person is going through. They can't get away from their sadness and their sorrow. And they look at all those cups on the ground and they know that each and every one they dropped. But they still want somebody to blame and they still want somebody to fix it. And they expect that to be you. Yeah, this is a devil. This is a devil. And they're used to wearing all different kinds of disguises and costumes and looking different. But it's the same shit, different day. I feel like what Spirit is really bringing through here is the fact that they're using other people. That's why it's so funny because these are 2 hands here, right? But it's a 3 card. And normally, like on the 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, there's at least 3 people. You know what I'm saying? But here, it's a 3 card, but there's 2 people. So they're looking to you to save them. But they are using other people's help. That's where that 3 comes in. There are other people around you that they're trying to use them. Tell me more about that, Spirit. What does this beautiful being need to know? Okay, you got a King of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, there's a King of Pentacles here who has had a complete force of destruction enter his life. This is a King of Pentacles. I feel like for those of you that this devil energy is feminine, this King of Pentacles could be associated with them. It could be a lover. It could be someone that supports them. But they've had a total Tower. And this is because of the disruption that this devil has caused in their life. Okay, with that Page of Swords, they're constantly watching. They're constantly tuning in to the wrong thing. They're constantly, it's very obsessive. Especially with the Page of Swords being there with the Devil card. This is a person who is extremely obsessed. Like, even if they decided one day, okay, I'm going to stop, they wouldn't be able to. They are addicted to knowing what's going on outside of themselves, and they're not worried about what they need to focus on. They're not concerned with that. They're only worried. And that's why Divine is bringing through worried, because they are worried about what's going on around them. And that's why they've been so hyper focused on you. They're obsessed. This Tower has affected work or career. Okay, that could be why there's that Five of Pentacles there. They have experienced complete and utter disruption with their finances. All right, they're trying to move on. They're trying to move on. That's why they feel stuck, and they're trying to hold on to you, right? They're trying to move on with that Six of Swords and get a new start. Okay, so maybe this person feels like if they can get a new start, they can get somewhere, but they're trying to use the wrong people and methods to get a new start, because they're trying to use you as their lifeline. That's not gonna work, because I feel like that line has been disconnected. Click, click. Okay, so there's communication here regarding letting go of an emperor. Who's the emperor, Divine? Tell me more about this emperor. Two of Cups. This could be a relationship that you have. Maybe this devil has been obsessed with your love life because you've moved on. And now you have Emperor energy with your connection. It's something that is feeling stable and steady. Emperor energy is grounded. It's passionate. And it's a sure thing. Okay? I feel like there's been a lot of communication about trying to let this go. So whoever this devil is, whoever they're connected to now, they have been causing all kinds of trouble and drama for them over your connection. They've been communicating, they've been talking about letting go of all of this, whatever it is that this Page of Swords, this devil, is so obsessed with. Tell me more, Divine. Yeah, somebody might come in trying to act like they're giving you a gift. If it's from this devil or someone who you have distanced yourself from with reason and with intention, I wouldn't entertain it. The other way that I'm seeing this card is that they see you with a gift. You have multiple gifts, endless gifts, and that's why they want back in. That's why they want to continue to access your energy. The number 17, 1, 7, or 8 could be significant, okay? They know that you have a gift. Beautiful being. They know it. They want you to fumble it. They want you to fumble your gift because they fumbled theirs. There could be a house involved here. If this is a family member, there could be property like or an inheritance involved. But I see also for some of you, this is a community of where you live. It could also be a work community, okay? But I see family, and it feels like somehow property is involved. This person may have come onto your property. They may have come onto your property trying to act like they're giving you a gift, or they might actually visit your house acting like they're giving you a gift. But really what they want to do is take your actual gifts away. Somebody has a health concern. And they're feeling very, you know, it could be from stress. I'm getting, you know, this person, as obsessed as they are, they're very stressed out. Because obsessing is never healthy. You can't be in a healthy mental state and be obsessive over something. So this person is experiencing anxiety, depression. You might even see it on their face. They might have bags under their eyes, you know, because they're not getting sleep. They're not getting sleep. They're tormented. They see that your chakras are aligned. They see that you are focusing on what needs to be focused on. This is your focus. This is your energetic focus. And it is aligned. Your chakras are gleaming. And your aura is beautiful. And that's why they want to come back in. They want to be a vampire. They're literally planning how they can become a vampire in your world and siphon your energy and siphon your awareness. They know that you're tuned in and you know things. But instead of focusing on the fact that, oh wow, that's a person with a beautiful gift, but they also work for it, you know? You're out here making good decisions, taking good care of yourself, nurturing the people and the things that are important to you. That's what you're doing. And that's work. That takes focus. That takes rising above your ego every day in order to do what's truly best for you. And then embracing the ego, you know, because the ego is not the enemy. It just has to be balanced, you know what I'm saying? But they see you doing this, but they don't want to credit you for any of the hard work. They just want to say, well, that should be mine. They want your blessings to be theirs. Divine is saying that even if they were able to scoop up your blessings like this, they wouldn't know what to do with them. There's no place in their life for any sort of blessing because they have ruined it all. They have put themselves in a state of 5 of Pentacles, in a state of emotional loss. Their love is done. Any semblance of love in their life has just been withered away because of their obsessions, because of their addictions. With that Devil card, there are addictions here that this person is dealing with that they don't want to confront. And it does make them sad because they know that it's not healthy, but they don't know how to get out of this cycle. And that's where they want you to come in. So they can have you spiral while they get the information that they think is going to make them better. If you gave them all the answers, they still wouldn't know how to fix anything. They still wouldn't know. What they want is actual money. And this is crazy because it's like, it's come through in a couple other readings that it's about money. It's about money, it's about envy, it's about jealousy. They want actual money from you. This could be your abundance, this could be an inheritance, okay? This could be the abundance of your household, of your home, of your relationship. They want that for themselves. And for you, portals are open for you to receive actual money, for you to enjoy actual money. And that's what they can't handle right now. They see you living the life that they thought they were going to have, but they didn't work for it. There's confusion, there's illusion here. They're so confused. What they see when they look at you, they're like, they see your beauty but then it becomes very disillusioned by them thinking that they can be you, that they should have you in their world to just siphon your energy from. Okay? For them to siphon your energy from you. Oh, this was in there. Okay, Divine is clarifying. It's over. It's over. All right, so like no matter what shenanigans this person still is putting down, it's over. They just don't want it to be over. So look, you've got, I'm gonna tell you, I keep getting that there is a connection with the church. You got priest, you got lust here. Okay, now some of you are getting downloads of just everything that you've been going through being deeper, like it's on a deeper level. It has to do with all of the things going on with the Vatican right now, the change with the Pope and all of that. Opus Dei has been coming through in meditation. There are groups affiliated with the church, and there are aspects of the church that for some of you, on a very spiritual soul level, they do not want you to get whatever information it is that you are so beautifully channeling and getting, and the work that you're doing, the art that you're creating. They don't want that to get out there because on a soul level, they want to block you. So it's bigger than just this person. But I feel like this person, for some of you, this person that has been trying to block you and siphon your energy, they have connections to, like, they might call themselves religious or maybe even spiritual, but they have connections with a church organization, and that has impacted their view of you. Okay, so they may have experienced abuse within the church. You got priest and lust right there. So for some of you, this person has experienced abuse by a religious figure, and that is one reason why their dysfunction has played out so strongly. It's like they're still trying to heal wounds from long ago that you never had anything to do with. But they want you to heal them. They're suffering. It's very deep spiritual connections, karmic connections. It's very deep. But the main thing is that this person has been through a lot in their life, but they want you to fix them. You're in their thoughts. You're in their thoughts. Okay? And when they think of you, they feel very, very sad. Because they think of you, but they don't have you under their control. Okay, so this is really good news for you. I'm glad Divine is shifting it over, because there's something within your occupation or your creative endeavor that you are doing that is completely aligned with your North Node, and it could involve travel. Okay, so you've got occupation, travel, and North Node. So there's somewhere where you're supposed to go that truly aligns with what's right for you within your money-making ventures. This could be a career or a creative endeavor. Okay? Yeah, and that's with the World card there too. Okay, so there's somewhere where you're supposed to go. There's travel that you can, you can take that opportunity to go somewhere and know that it is a blessed situation for you. Okay? Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. All right, I'm going to pull from the, what is it? Spirits and Shadows. Thank you, Divine. What message do you have for this beautiful being? What information? Otherworldly. I love this card because you are so beautiful and so, I want to say, Aquarian, if you're not an Aquarius, it's no shade at all, but that's the energy that's coming through. Wherever you have Aquarius in your chart, that's what's coming through right now, because you are unique and you are beyond what anyone could imagine that you would be. It's like you think of things that other people just don't conceive in their mind. And you get them to perceive it, you get them to see it, but it's something that they never saw before. So you show people new things, and you show people new ways of seeing things. It's like you take something that's always been there, but you turn it and you show people a different angle, and they're like, it's like they're seeing it for the first time. It's very beautiful what your mind does. Okay, you've got love and meditation. Divine is asking you to go into a very inward state right now with a relationship, with a love relationship, okay? It is something that's otherworldly, that's also coming through, okay? So that card represents not only your energy, but love that you have access to in your world. Divine is asking you to go within. There might be people trying to get in your business about love or about something very dear to you. This could also be your creative endeavor, your career. There's like other people trying to get in on how you think about something. It's like they want to influence how you see something. So that takes me to career and money. Let's see what Divine has to say there. Okay, Divine says easy does it. So there might be something that you want to... Oh, you know what? This was coming through earlier, and we're talking about career and creative endeavors. So some of you are really wanting to learn right now. It's like you're thirsty for knowledge. I'm getting Jupiter energy. Okay? So you really want to expand your awareness. There may be something within your career, creative endeavor, or your spiritual path that you want to gain more awareness of, know how to do it. Divine is saying, please don't fall into the trap or the pitfall of spending money on all these courses or something really expensive that just gives you a piece of paper that says you know how to do something. Divine is bringing you inward, okay? So that's the message here. Thank you, Spirit. It's about doing what you love, and also this is for those of you in a relationship, like go inward. Divine is saying that listening to a whole lot of people's advice right now is not necessarily conducive to you on your path, because the answers are truly within you, okay? So regarding whatever it is that you love or whoever you love, go into a meditative state, okay? Go within, because that's where you're going to get your answers. Divine says that you've been through enough on your journey to know how to align and get the answers that you need. It's not something that you have to force, because as you continue to love yourself and make good choices for yourself, and I'm just saying, like, you know, support your well-being, don't fall into traps with people that you know aren't right for you. By doing things like that that support you on your path, you're automatically putting yourself in a space where what's not for you is just going to fall away. It's just going to fall away. Okay? These people trying to come back into your energy, they're not going to be able to do it because you're too strong for that. Divine is just confirming for you that yes, even though you're getting people coming back into your life or trying to, it's not just you. People are testing the collective, because they know that there has been a shift and that so many beautiful beings within the collective are on a new path at this point in time. And they want to, before you go through that portal, or just after you've gone through it, they're like, no, wait, come back. Come do the old things we used to do. Come play those toxic games with me. Let me be a leech on you. Let me suck your energy dry. Let me drain you. Let me have you worried. Let me confuse you, right? That confusion card came through. That's how this person feels who's trying to come back to you. But they want you confused. Ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. because that's not where you are on your path at this time. You are in a place of abundance and prosperity because that's what you've chosen. That's what you've chosen for yourself by doing the work that you need to do. Divine says that success will find you. It's about, at this point in time, it's about just knowing that you can go within, you can take a deep breath and say, Spirit does not want me to struggle. I love that short. That's my favorite short. I don't even know how many views it has. It might not even be a popular one, but it's my favorite. And the title of it was, is one that I posted on my channel. The title of it was Spirit Does Not Want You to Struggle. Please remember that. So if you get into a space where you're starting to feel confused, or you're doubting yourself, or you're asking yourself, what am I supposed to do? Spirit does not want me to struggle. Take those deep breaths, and what you're supposed to do is going to come to you. It's what's going to feel natural, feel right to you. Because at this point you have grown so much that to go back to those old patterns, it's going to hurt. It's going to be really, really tough. Like, you would have to, in order to go back to a relationship with someone who is wrong for you, you would literally have to, like, what does it say? Like, bite your lip. You'd have to bite your tongue. You wouldn't be able to say the things that you want to say. You'd have to, like, in order to keep from punching them, you'd have to hold your hands behind your back, because it would be so, you'd feel allergic. You feel allergic because you've grown past that. You have completely outgrown those attachments. You just can't do it anymore. So raise your vibe, relax yourself, allow yourself to rest, take a deep breath, and then just remind yourself that Spirit does not want you to struggle. And so what comes naturally to you to do in that high vibe state, that's what is right for you. Say yes to the things you think you can't do. For some of you, this applies to that trip that you're supposed to take, okay? But also for those of you who have felt really tempted to just buy a whole bunch of courses and if you feel led to invest in that, then don't let this take you to the left. But it's just that a lot of times, and this is what Spirit is bringing through, that a lot of times people want to validate themselves and their gifts, their spiritual gifts, with a certificate that says you are able to channel energy. I mean, if you're able to channel energy, you've been doing it since you came into this world. More than likely. There are some people whose gifts set in like during an awakening, or if they've had a very tragic accident or something, okay, so that can happen. But in many cases, people who have spiritual gifts, you remember feeling a certain way when you were young. You may have had glass break if you were holding it, or if you sang, like if you have the gift of vocal, like voice healing, you may have hit a note and a glass broke, and it's like, you're like, wait, I wasn't even singing that loud, what happened? You may have made lights flicker, okay? You may have had very strong dreams, very vivid dreams. You may have had astral visits. You may have had spirits visit you and speak to you. You may have heard spirits speak to you, or the voice of the divine, okay? So all you're doing is recalling the gifts, the connections that you've always had. So if there's someone telling you that you have to pay for something to know how to do something that you've already known how to do, like you can buy a book. You can buy a book. You can sit and talk to a wise being, okay, someone who's been doing this work, and learn from them. You don't have to spend loads of money to do what it is that you were born to do. That's the Matrix, making you pay $100,000 for a degree. I did it though, but you know, and I'm grateful for my education, but I tell you, it's definitely not necessary for everyone. You can be very educated and never go to college, I'll tell you that. Some of the smartest people haven't graduated from anywhere but the school of life, and that's what really matters. Okay, but no shade to education. I'm grateful. Okay, so goals. You are accomplishing your goals, and Divine wants you to focus on that. That's why Spirit brought through the energies that are trying to distract you, because they know that there is success that is coming your way. It is your season. And you have many seasons. You're going to have many more. Like, this is not like the ultimate, that's it, and then you're done. No, you're going to continue. You have a successful path. But this is a very successful time for you that you are coming into. And Divine says that as long as you believe in yourself and remind yourself that Spirit does not want you to struggle, and you move forward and you are focused on your goals, everything will be in alignment for you. Okay? All right, beautiful being, protect your energy, love. Protect your energy. It's going to be worth it. Okay? Yes. All right. Oh, you know, and that's because when this bracelet catches onto my clothes, it's usually a message that like somebody's trying to hold on to you. So just know that Divine is supporting you, and you have the power to move beyond whatever energy is trying to hold you back. Okay? You have the power to move forward. All right, beautiful being. So much love to you. I hope that you enjoyed this message. Please be sure to like, leave a nice comment, and share. And if you'd like to check out the magical creations that I come up with and create and bless and send to you, go ahead and check out my store website, my store on my website. The link is below. And I wish you peace, joy, and so many blessings. Take care.